What's good, everyone? This is DJ's Raw and Cut Truth, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Peace and blessings to everyone. Uh, this video is pre-recorded, of course. I had to record it tonight because I'm very busy in the morning. I'm going to be doing this toy drive to give to the young kids who cannot afford any gifts for the holidays. Um, it's an honorable cause. And when you do something from the heart, when you give back, it's the best feeling in the world. Uh, I'm proud to be doing something like that. And anytime someone needs me to help out, I'm there. I'm there because I was fortunate. I was very fortunate. I have I grew up with a strong mother and father, so I didn't experience that. So when you give back, I encourage everybody to, find a local church or anywhere to give back this season to the less fortunate. Trust me, it's good on your conscience. But let me digress. Today, I found out that LaMelo Ball, we all did, we all found out that LaMelo Ball was cleared and that he was sent to the G League for conditioning purposes. Um, this is why I made the title what it is. LaMelo's cleared. He's sent to the G League for conditioning purposes. I did not want to lead y'all on and say that he's going to play any G League games. We all know LaMelo is not going to play any G League games. But I will say this, um, for him to be around his brother, that's got to be a joy for him. They're very close-knit. The Ball brothers are very uh, supportive of each other, and they're all about family. Um, LaMelo has to get his conditioning back on track. The NBA and their rigorous COVID protocol screwed everything up. They didn't say if Jello, Terry Rozier, and many others have COVID or not. It's just a missed protocol. And they got to fix that because if a player does not have COVID but misses a protocol, I understand missing 2 games or get a fine because those are the rules. I get that. But if you're just handing out rules all willy-nilly, man, this is not right. There's a reason why LeBron James didn't like the protocols. And you know how involved LeBron is. So if he doesn't like it, that tells you something. Hopefully, LaMelo could come back in tomorrow's game. We're going to see if he does. I doubt it. It's probably going to be the Portland game. I'm not putting any high hopes in this. Remember, they had a report that LaMelo was going to come back in the last game against the Mavericks. That didn't happen. So it's really hard to trust the media, what they tell to the fans. Um, it's all speculation. So until I see LaMelo Ball in the ticker, until I see that LaMelo Ball will suit up versus such and such, until I see that, I won't believe anything. But here's a positive note for LiAngelo Ball. LiAngelo gets to work with his brother, learn the tricks and trades of the NBA even more. And also the coaches can see how Jello really is talent-wise. I believe they already know what his talent level is. Um, the Jello situation is odd, to say the least. I don't know if this organization truly are invested in Jello or they brought him in just because he's LaMelo's little brother. And if they brought him in because he's LaMelo's little brother, then he needs to go to a different team where they can utilize his skill sets. Now, this is my opinion. And speaking of opinions, uh, I was on Twitter, and there was a troll who had 0 followers. Kept messaging about how he's critiquing about my comments about James Borrego. For those who watch this show, I don't sugarcoat anything. So if I see something odd or wrong, I'm going to say it. I've always been that way my whole life. And this person messages me multiple times and say, well, you don't know what you're doing. You're not in media, so why would you over critique? Over critique. Here's the thing about coaches. From Phil Jackson on up, every coach was criticized. Phil Jackson was criticized before, and he won championships. Doc Rivers was always criticized. He has won a championship, went to conference finals. Steve Kerr gets criticized. He has won multiple championships. It comes with the territory. It's never personal with James Borrego. I'm sure James Borrego is a great guy off the court. But the rotations, the fact that the Hornets are last place in defense. Now, I don't know what it is now, but they're up there as last place the last time I seen it. If you look at the games, look how many points they've been giving up. 130. There was one game where they gave up 140 points. That's on coaching. The fact that he still plays that quote-unquote auto zone defense and doesn't make any adjustments, that's questionable. So to the Borrego fans, you can root for Borrego all you want, but don't try to tell me what I should think. Don't try to tell me I got to conform to what you think. I have my own mind just like you do. We got to get to a point in society to agree to disagree. Why do you care what I think on the subject? If I'm not important, why are you keep? And I'm talking about the troll that kept messaging me. Why do you care what I think? That's the problem. Some of these shines don't know how to ignore people. They live off social media. Without social media, they don't have any life. And I've always told people social media is that social. It's not, like Dave Chappelle said, it's not real life. Yes, I'm a big fan of LaMelo Ball, but I am objective too. Whenever LaMelo is passive, I call that out. I made plenty of videos of that. I stated my case, and I stated why I believe him playing passive in certain games is not the right way. I've said this. But you know one thing about LaMelo I never complain about? He always rebounds from a bad performance if he ever has one. He only had a few bad games. That shows you how talented this young man is. LaMelo Ball only had a few bad games. Usually, if LaMelo has a bad game, he's going to follow that up with multiple amazing games. Tell me if I'm lying. But when I look at this picture, when I look at this thumbnail, LaMelo Garden LiAngelo, I was like, yes, I would love to be a person right there seeing that. The one-on-ones. Can you imagine the one-on-ones those brothers have? Jello knows LaMelo's moves. LaMelo knows Jello's moves. They've grown up with each other all their lives. And I bet you it's a physical practice. And I'm sure Jello's trying to big brother LaMelo, as he should. You know, if you have a younger sibling, you should know what that means. And I'm sure LaMelo is not backing down because he's a competitor. He's a warrior. He's a fighter. But the Hornets and the NBA, really the NBA, they got to do a better job of updating what's going on, the medical reports, all that to us fans. You're cheating the fans, and I'm calling you out, NBA. You're cheating the fans of keeping things hush hush. Oh, they may play. When Terry Rozier played against the Mavericks, I was surprised. I didn't see that coming. How is he out before LaMelo? And they both was out because of a protocol. It makes no sense at all. Y'all want to know what a game within the game is? Look at that situation. They dishing out um, penalties for missing protocols, and they're not telling you if someone had COVID or not. It's all a mess. Thank God LaMelo's averages are not effective. LaMelo still has right now 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. And he deserves to be an all-star. He deserves it. You looked at the Hornets against the Mavericks, and you know why the Mavericks won the way they did the other night? Because they took the Hornets seriously. The Philadelphia Sixers, the second matchup, did not take the Hornets seriously. They won that first matchup, feeling a little confident. I could tell. And I've always given the Hornets credit. They play hard no matter what. No matter what. I give them that. Now, that last matchup against the Mavericks, that didn't work because the Mavericks out hustled them. The Mavericks killed their will. From each quarter, the Dallas Mavericks out rebounded, out hustled, stole the ball more, was shooting threes like nobody's business. And for the shine that was criticizing me on Twitter about uh, me being holding JB accountable, out of all coaches, you're defending this guy who has a .33 some percentage coaching percentage before LaMelo was even in the league. That guy, I would understand if it was somebody more respectful than that, reputable than JB. I want the Hornets to win a lot of games this season. But there's a reason why I predicted the Hornets to finish out as an 8th seed. They're still not doing what you need to do to build a team correctly. Michael Jordan and Mitch Kupchak, they see the weakness of this team. They know it's center. They know that Plumlee is a backup big man at best. He's not a starter. But still are not trying to make any trades. Maybe they will do it. I don't know. But their track record says that they're a cheap franchise. And you all know the nickname of the Charlotte Hornets when it comes to acquiring players. It's the flea market of the NBA. And in pro sports, you cannot win unless you spend. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. In pro sports, you can never win unless you spend. Now, I'm excited for LaMelo, man. I hope the conditioning process goes well for the young brother. Thank you all for supporting this channel, supporting Raw Truth. Raw Truth is a family. You all have a voice, even if you disagree with me. And that's where it should be. As long as you're respectful and treat everybody well, then you're more than welcome. That's all you have to do. But man, I thank you guys so much. So much. We're almost at 6,000 subs. I can't believe it already. Almost at 6,000 subs. But it's because you guys support the real. I can truly say these past couple of months has been the most peaceful months doing YouTube. It's been a while. It's been a while, but it's so peaceful. And I love this format where I could just do a little video here and there on each day. Um, I go live when the schedule presents itself, or my off days on Mondays and Tuesdays, I go live on those days. And then Coach Joe, shout out to the OG. And make sure you support his Cash App at $Basecat for Coach Joe. But Coach Joe holds it down with the streams, and he loves it. He loves it, man. He loves the game. For those who don't know, Coach Joe has been coaching and teaching for years. So his wisdom is so appreciated. But in conclusion, this channel is going up, and it's going up the right way. And I wouldn't have it any other way. So thank you all. Peace and blessings, everybody. Stay blessed out there. Stay safe. Keep a positive mind. And I'm out.